Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the stream, guys. Happy Friday. Um, I hope your evenings are going great. For me, it has been pretty good, I would say. Much better than Wednesday when I was a little bit low on energy, but today I'm feeling pretty good. So thank you for coming to my stream. As with all my other streams, I'm part of a UBC research study about the VTubing community. So while today's content may not be related to the research topic, if you chat with me via the chat, you're considered as consenting to participating in this research study. Anything entered into the chat plus the recorded live stream will be used as research data. If you chatted with me and realize that you don't want to be a part of this, data of yours will be collected. If you chatted with me and you realize that you don't want to be a part of this anymore, please, if you want to know more about my study, do feel free to check out my bio for more details. So as you can see at the bottom of the screen right over there, let me try and turn my head a little bit and like look down. Yeah, you can see that at the bottom there. That is like the active ID, and you can actually search it up online to see what's the study is about as well. Yeah, so let's get into it. Today we're going to do a crochet for market bag. So I decided on it earlier this week. Anyway, before I continue, if you guys have any issues with the audio, please let me know so that I can, fix that for you. Um, anyway, as I was saying, I decided on a market bag design for crocheting today. I am not really sure if we can finish that today. We will try. But I don't know if we could. But either way, we're just gonna try it out and see where it goes. So I'm pretty excited about that. Um, so shall we just get into it? And I'll just like, talk us through like a few things that have been like they'll be coming up soon, like the debut, as well as like maybe something about the overlays as well. There are some hiccups along the line, so I'm really hoping to get it done before the debut. So maybe I will talk a little bit more about that in a bit too. Yeah. So shall we get into it? We can listen to some pretty cool music at the same time. We can listen to some pretty cool music at the same time. Let's get into it. Okay, let's see if the camera see my hands. Hi! This is a perfectly healthy, clean sweater. I just bleached it accidentally. So don't mind that, this is just like everyday things, right? Yeah, so here are my hands. I have really small hands, as you can see. And today we're going to do some crocheting. Ta-da! And listening to music, of course. Let me switch out like the songs. Let me change music to some K-pop today, actually. Should I listen to some K-pop? I feel like some K-pop will be good. Let me just like cue this real quick. Let's go with Plave. Honestly, I really love Plave. I think they have really, really good music, so I'm really excited about that. I really want them to like come to my area where I am working in, or at least like in a place that like kind of I would, but some things are just not what it is. That's slowly increasing the volume of the music for you guys so you can hear that. Hopefully that isn't too annoying for you. I hope the music is pretty alright. Is okay for you? Yeah. Okay. Let's hope that this will work. So today we are going to do a market bag. I wasn't able to connect my iPad. I'm really sorry about that. So zoom in here a little bit more for you. So this is like the color block market bag. I haven't had time to go and pick up a new I haven't had time to pick up new yarn in recent days. So like I'm just using whatever I have. I'm not even sure that I could clear it because I just read here that it requires 2 skeins of ecru and 1 skein of accent color. Uh let's just hope I have enough. If not, we're just going to be having a bag without the what they call that, like the slings. Because like as I mentioned, this is a document, I can't write on it. I wish my iPad was like working with me today, but is just deciding to like, let's get into it. So here are the items that we are going to get today. Today is we have like two balls of one yellow and then one blue. So this is cotton, Pima cotton basically. So you can see there's like a really nice shine to it. I mean like you can see it's a really nice shine. This is not good for um clothes. It's not good for clothes that such as like sweaters and stuff because it's a little bit shawl, but not so much as something that you will wear on your body because it's just gonna weigh you down. And this is even when I knitted it. Wait, distracted right there. As I was saying, yeah, so the yarn itself is pretty good drape, but I wouldn't recommend it for heavy sweaters. Instead, I'll use it for shawls and stuff. Today, we're gonna use this for a bucket bag. I'm not really sure how good of a material this will be for that, but you know what? We're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna try it out, and we're gonna see how it goes. So the crochet hook I'm gonna use today is the tulip 7 to 8. If I recall, this is about 5 mm, so I think it's pretty alright for a crochet hook. So let's get into it. So for the it says that for the base, using preferred color for the bottom of the bag, chain 45, single crochet into second chain from hook, single crochet into all stitches across and turn. So it'll be 44 in total. So let's just do that. I will be using the darker color at the bottom because generally if you go from light dark to light, it looks a lot more open than like closed. Okay, let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. We're going to have to count. As with all fabric stuff, we will need to count. Hello, Badudes! Welcome into the stream. Today we're crocheting a bag. I hope you enjoy seeing me crochet a bag. I'm counting now, so we have to be serious about this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 6. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. Single this one, I think. As I mentioned before, like crochet is very let's see. Single crochet in all. So how have you been, Badoots? How's it be? How's it do? How's life treating you? Twice a week. I do actually enjoy it. Surprisingly, I thought like I would be a bit scared. I was a bit scared at first. But then like the more I did it, the more I found that it's actually pretty nice to like have something scheduled at night to just like do. And like just meet like friends that I haven't met in a while and like just to chat and things like that, you know? So I think that's like kind of nice. Um, I still haven't really gotten around into the social media side of things. So like once the debut is done, I'll probably focus a little bit of trouble with like I got the overlays, they're gorgeous. It has been decent having to rest today. Oh, I hope you are fine. If you're sick, I hope you're getting better soon. But you know, rest is always good. Rest is always wonderful. I like I think it's very important to rest. I think that's something I have to tell myself as well, constantly that, you know, resting is important, but I just don't do it enough. Um, yeah. But as I was saying, the overlays, I have read, I mean, I made a rookie mistake. I thought that like I would get like the overlays, but I didn't get those. Um, So I'm asking her for it now. So if not, I'll not be able to like cross post the brand. I don't really know. I just want pretty overlays, you know. I just want to be like having fun with it. So yeah, I'm working on those with the artist now, and then hopefully crossing fingers, it'll come and I could show it off to all of you. Good thing about Pima cotton, I feel, is that it's very easy to knit with, in the sense that it flows really well. Can't wait for my debut. Thank you. I'm so happy that you're always around. Um, it's nice having someone to talk to, I guess. But I must say, I actually have been pretty, what do we call it? I have been pretty um obsessed with Animal Crossing. Like just like on Wednesday, I found out that they have like a group stretching program, and I lost my mind. It's like from now on, every single time I play Animal Crossing, I will need to, you know, I will definitely need to do the group stretches. I feel like there's stretches, and I love a good stretch. I really do. I have been inflexible most of my life. Um, Wait, that was a lie. I am flexible. But the flexibility was not what do you call it? It wasn't inborn. You know, like how some people, like when they were like kids, like they're 3 or like 4, like they could just like go into a split, and then like they just talk to me so jealous because I was never like naturally flexible. Um, but like over the years, I have done regular stretching and stuff, and then eventually got pretty flexible, I would say. I'm not still not like super duper flexible. There are way more flexible people out there, but like I can do a split. Okay, I'm reaching the end. The last one here. There we go. So there is the first part. Okay, and then chain one. Okay, single chain ones, skip first stitch, single crochet into a double cross. So I will skip this first one here. Continue on. I was like the least flexible kid in dance class, and and like it is like, man, I wish I could do that, but it hurts so fucking bad. And it doesn't help that like my teachers well, I guess I'm not really sure if it's just like, tiger mom behavior or whatever, because they were Asian. But like they will force you into a split, and then if you can't go all the way down, they'll push you. And they would, I mean, like they put the entire body weight of you. So imagine like an adult putting like an entire body weight on in the middle, but while you're in a split, like a front split, and just like going at it, like and you're over the year, it didn't go away. So like every time I progress to like another level, and I'm like, okay, let me get more flexible in this part of my body. The pain doesn't go away. Pain of like getting into that position, you just kind of like, get used to it. And I personally really like it when a stretch hurts now. In order to for me to know that it's being effective. So like I think that's how flexibility kind of like how you get like to like want the pain in order to get like better at stretches in general, I feel. But that's how it is, hey. That's how it is. Oh, pain is an indicator of progress. Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Pain is a indicator of progress. Not just in does not apply to relationships. I do not agree that pain you should experience pain in a relationship because you're not fucking progressing if you're constantly arguing with your friends or with your partner or with like some or like any or your family. Okay, that's not progress. That's just you being a little bitch. And we're not here for that shit. But in terms of like self improvement, yeah, I think pain is like an indicator of progress because like we're constantly pushing yourself and making yourself. Okay, I wouldn't say it's pain. I think it's being uncomfortable. I think like if you're constantly feeling uncomfortable, like when I'm in a split, I don't feel pain. I'm not like screaming out and dying. I'm just feeling very uncomfortable in that particular moment. But like it makes me feel comfortable in that uncomfortable space and makes me want to push even further, you know? Like now this you can stretch this much. But then like over time if you like kind of stretch it further and further, you realize you get looser and looser and looser. And then that's how you can I am so sorry, but yeah, you can hold more in you. Um And I think it goes for like self-improvement as well. Like the more uncomfortable and more out there you make yourself, um, obviously not asking you to go at it at once, because obviously if you go too far at once, the rubber band's gonna snap, right? But like if you slowly ease into like the uncomfortable stuff, over time you realize that the uncomfortable thing has become you realize that you're good at that thing, you know? And you can reside in uncomfortable in spaces that you wouldn't have been able to if you didn't try to be uncomfortable in the first place. Yeah, that was what I was trying to get at. Gosh, it's so hard. Also, I really wonder how can people like, and it's also curling up because I think like my initial stitches were like too tight. I love crochet, but like, I prefer knitting. I think I said this in the previous stream and I was crocheting as well. So why am I crocheting so much? Okay, I know the reason why. I have a sweater that I want to do. I'm holding it off for like after debut to do it. So, y'all can see me do what I really do best. Uh, yes, we go at our own pace. Yeah, we do. We do go at our own pace. Let's see, final one here. Wait, could you guys? Or like, should I like, ooh, there we go. I couldn't turn on the auto function because like, if I turn on the auto function, you kind of see like, you can kind of see like let me like, switch it out. So, off it is. Okay, what's the next step? 3 to 13 repeat instructions from row 2. So basically, we're just making a square. No, a rectangle. Okay, so keep going. So we're on the third row now. Please count for me. Please count for me. I'm on my third row. So, I'm definitely going to forget along the way. Please let me know. I will change up like the song requests for you. Turns out, Roach, thanks to the dudes. I'm very thankful. So I have a friend called Chris. He is also a streamer, Oceanic Pairs, if you have any model thingy. And I thought it was like super cute, but like I think like he was talking about how he was colorblind and like the the different colors look like shades of each other, so it was really difficult for him. And like I was just thinking to myself, like, man, how important colors are to our everyday lives. Um, that I do know of friends who like have it, and like we usually joke about it because we'll just debate like about like like um the philosophy behind it. Because you see, um, okay, so this is actually a philosophical argument, right? I forget which person in the philosophical sphere has ever talked about it, but it is an existing argument in the philosophical field, that, like in philosophy, about colors. And if everyone has, okay, so like I'm brought up to think that this color, the one I'm holding right now, is blue, right? This is blue to me. It is also blue to you because uh this color here is that perhaps you might have uh a kind of blindness that make you see blue objects as red, right? But then because you've been constantly like, but this has not been detected before, so no one is able to find out whether or not this color is red or not, But then yeah, like if you see, so imagine just imagine like this is going to be blue. This red color, that this red tone that you grew up with is blue. And when people point things out and tell you like, hey, that's blue, you're like, yeah, that's blue. But then your notion of color is maybe a little bit like maybe it just looks red to you, but like you wouldn't ever know that it's actually red, because like you assume that it's blue. So like yeah, so like that's like the like an interesting like thought experiment about like how we're like not really able to understand, or at least our worldview is just purely because of perception. Yeah. So this one was like a really like fun experiment. I was just like, so like in my mind, I'm like, oh, okay, people would just go about their daily lives thinking that this is green or that is like this purple is like kind of like blue, you know? So I think like beyond like just being a thought experiment, I think it's like a very what do we call it? I think it's a very good reminder that, you know, all of our experiences are different and we will not be able to see the world the same way that another person can. So, you know, we shouldn't be too quick to judge and instead like, you know, take the time to like then listen to like why they think the way they think and why they say the things they say and understand it from their perspective. Especially like, you know, with like social media and media, it's so easy to like simplify and like dilute everything into like one singular understanding of something. You know, like this is good, this is bad. This person shouldn't be with this person because this situation is not right. Um, which is the case, which I agree. Like if the situation looks bad, sounds bad, you know, claim outright that oh, like this is explicitly bad, this explicitly good. What I'm just trying to say is that there are so many shades of gray in between that you know, like instead of like judging people so quickly, we should probably just take the time to like listen and like understand where they come from before we like say anything, you know? But I do realize that like well that is like a very like kind way of like seeing the world. It is not actually very ideal for like people who like are in jobs that require them to like judge. So like for instance, the judge, you know, people like that find have a very hard time, I would say, of getting away from judging because that is a job. They're being paid to do it, right? So yeah. But I think in like daily life, I try my best to stand by the idea that, you know, we shouldn't judge people too much, you know. Um, who am I to judge? You know, how others live their life is in the best way they can, you know, and who am I to judge? Okay, I lost count. I don't know which line I'm on. I probably was so slow that I was still on the third one just now. Oh, I feel like a cat playing with a ball. Oh yes, if I didn't mention earlier, I will not be streaming next week because I will be away. So I will not be around next week, but I will be preparing for my debut on the 29th. So look forward to that. Um, okay, I'm starting to realize the nightmare that is crochet. Okay, so I have a very bad habit, something that I have always never been able to overcome. I mean it's not doing it now, but like I have a feeling it's gonna happen very soon, and I'm a little bit scared. Uh, I, I I I can't tell if it's a tension problem or I'm just really bad at like straight lines. I'm just bad at walking straight, you know. Okay, let's see how it is. Let's see. Oh, there's a hair there. Like for my debut stream, I will probably be talking a lot about, I mean, I will be talking about like the idea behind this character, what I'm doing. So originally I was thinking of starting on my knitting, but I feel like it might be better if we play a game instead. What do you think? Game or should I do knitting? I mean like the pattern that I'm doing is really cute. Um, but like don't know if people will be interested in that, you know? Oh sure, sure. Way. So we just got to keep going. Hopefully we'll see the end of it today. Oh, I went on a Costco run today and then like basically just to like get some stock up on some necessities. And I found long gun. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how happy I was. And it was cheap too. It was like a pack for like I think $6.50. I actually had long gun. So I was really happy to like have that. They call it dragon's eye in some in J. I can see why it's called. Can you see? It's happening. It's happening. I can't tell if it's like a tension problem, but you look at this. It's like slowly stunting. Uh, please don't stunt. Please don't. Try my best. I'm trying my best here. There we go. I have been thinking about going on rates and like see who else is like in this scene as well because obviously that's my job, right? Um love this song. I would. I am practicing actually. I'm really like trying to memorize the lyrics. Soon. It's been a long time. Yeah, see, the sun is happening. How? How do people get rid? No, like fuck that. Fuck that. I'm gonna like slunts. I feel like I'm not doing anything wrong though. Should I like do one more here just in case? But then wouldn't that expand it? I can't tell. Like, see, can you see it? It's like maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. But then now like see it's straight, right? And then like later on you watch, it's gonna get started again. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry for my bad singing. I'm not a very good singer, I know. Which is exactly why I kind of struggled with like the VTuber thing in the beginning because I was like, I don't sing that well, and like there's so many VTubers out there who can sing so well, you know. Um, I don't think that it's something I could stand out with that. I mean, unless you want to hear someone who sing to sing badly, you know, who can sing really badly, then maybe I'm the candidate for that. But like, if you're asking me to like sing well, nah, that's never gonna happen. I am not. How dare they? I mean like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Someone told you that you were told that? In what setting was it happening in? Were you like messing around or were you like being serious about singing? Because like I feel like your colleagues, do you guys go to like a the norebang together? So like I feel like you gotta take it with a pinch of salt. You gotta take it with a pinch of salt. I feel like they just haven't like heard your full potential yet. Who knows, maybe y'all should go to like a okay. Is it stunting? Yeah, it kind of I guess it isn't. It isn't really stunt yeah, I mean eh. Okay, I mean it is what it is. I can't do anything. This side. Okay, I've lost track of how many I did. I'm definitely nowhere near 13. I think I will go until my gut says to stop. Because that's like how I do things in life. I just keep going until my gut tells me that this is not a good idea, and then I'll stop. How many rows are we at now? Do I need to update counter? Let me finish this row first, and then I will count. Um, Going with my gut. Oh, recently on Twitter, somebody saw my model and asked me like, "Oh, it's really cute. Who made it?" And I was like, "Oh, I made it myself. Well, I'm really proud of you, but like, you could do better." And I was like, "Yeah, I know I could do better. I know, I know I could do better, but like, not good at I feel like I'm at a huge disadvantage here. Uh, but I make do with what I have. Um, I think that's most important. Ooh, but speak. But I remember seeing like her YouTube and like I love like her style. It's like so ethereal, and she puts like you can tell that she puts a lot. Um, Yeah, but I don't think she's doing it anymore, which is quite sad because like I remember like when I was still it's really gorgeous. Like I would love to have a model made by her. But obviously like she's obviously very expensive. Um and I just couldn't justify the price. But so I just admire her work and like wish that one day I could like justify getting one from her. Although I don't know if that day will ever come. It's okay. We stand out always. Oh, thank you. It's true. We all do. You stand out in your way too. Okay, let's see. How many rows are we at now? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Wait, I don't know. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Five rows. Five rows. Five rows. We have 5 rows only. Okay, this is never gonna end today. I don't think this is gonna end. I mean, let's just see how far we can go, okay? Yeah, I think like 2 hour streams are actually relatively short. Like I feel like after doing like trying out streaming, 2 hours is actually really short. Yeah, roll content is never gonna it's true. But yeah, I think like 2 hours is really short for uh doing anything, I would say really. Even Animal Crossing itself, I feel like 2 hours is a bit too short. But we'll see how that goes. I don't know whether my equipment can hold out for that long. I feel like that's always like a problem, isn't it? Like, how long should I make my streams? 3 hours? Or like, don't log off until we end. Oh, if I do that for like any of my knitting projects, you'll never see me log off because like it takes a long time. Okay. The rose. This is never gonna end. Ah, you know how I wish like you know what I mean? Like the video transition thingy. That like like how people cut to like the end. No, yeah, like this snap and it's done, right? Like I wish I could do that here in like real life, like oh snap and it's done. But then you know what? That will not be that will like lose the point of a crochet project because a whole point of a project like that is to suffer in like the mundanity of it and like making you guys suffer along with me is the point. It's the point. Oh, going back to like my friend like Chris, he was asking me if I would be going to Animal Expo next year. And like I'm hella tempted to because like this year was the first year I actually ever went to AX and I really enjoyed my time there. It was really fun. It was hella tiring, my legs were dead by the end of like day four. But it was hella fun just like going around, entering things, seeing like cosplayers and stuff, and also just hanging around the area. I mean, like I didn't get to cosplay this year, um, because like I don't really have a lot of next year. Maybe just maybe I might, but I don't know what cosplays I should do because like one of the cosplays that I'm really like how I'm aware of how hard and how complex that cosplay is to make it good, and I don't want to fuck it up. So cosplays, what kind of cosplays should I do? What do you think? Like, what cosplays do you think would be good? It's not like slanting as much as I thought it would be. Am I getting better at crochet? I think I am. I think I am. Consistency. But like I feel like there isn't I mean I think it'd be fun to like do like a partner cosplay with a friend. Though I think that would be like kind of fun. But like with like I always want to do like with a bunch of friends, like cosplay with a bunch of friends. I think that would be like super fun as well. I would enjoy that. Okay. Go. Wait for you. Oh, camera went off. There we go. And it's back on. I should do one more. Should do one more? Yeah. I read somewhere that people said that like your live streaming is um content of the future. And I'm like, aren't we already doing it? Like instant success and all that kind of stuff. But um I actually wonder, we value immediacy so much now. That I wonder will we like go full circle and go back to like, you know what? Immediacy doesn't matter. Let's just focus on the now. You know, like the now is the most immediate form of immediacy. I haven't heard this song in so long. It's been so long. Multi-stream on Billy, just an afterthought, you know. I'm one of those people who love touching grass. Uh, um, but yeah, like I think like uh, the idea of immediacy is like so interesting to me because like we assume that people want information now, but like you know maybe there's value. Maybe next year, if I ever actually go to like anime expo, I might just like dress up as Elizabeth from Gintama. Because I know Gintama's coming back, isn't it? It's probably more people are gonna dress up as like um Gintama stuff. So like I think it'll be funny if I go as Elizabeth. And then like draw hairs on my leg. Shoo. Shoo. No, go away. It's neat, like super fast and furious. Oh, maybe I should emulate one of them now. Let's like do that. I feel like I should emulate. Oh, grandma, can I let it go? Grandma behavior. Pick grandma, her behavior. I love being grandma, you know. People have no expectations for you. You're like, oh, you're old, your time has passed. Water break time! Hey, hey, I am a machine. This does not stop. A machine does not take breaks. Oh, but they do have water cooling systems. Okay, fine, sir or ma'am. 9 right now. 9? Okay, my bet is 9. I am on 9. Unless like, let's see, where am I? What? Wait, wait, what? Wait, I don't know how to count. Help. Wait, wait. I sound like a. Wait, give me a moment. I need to count this. Give me a moment. I'll reply you in. Eh? Eh? 잠깐만요. Eh? Have I reached 13? Wait. Eh? 왔어! I have reached it. Constitution, and I found that like the older I get, I mean I'm a grandmother now, you know, the older I get, the better warm water is for me. But like, fuck that shit. Ice Americano all the way. Okay, anyway, we're on 13. Do not turn after completing row 13. Subsequent rows will be worked around. So let's just see what the document says, okay? Okay, so it says row 14, single crochet along the short edge of the back bottom placing a total of 12 single stitches. Single crochet each stitch along the next long edge. Okay. Okay, I think I know what this pattern is saying. Yeah, I made that. I have like a bunch of like look at it, Cinnamaro back. I have a bunch of like problems I made during like COVID-19 when I first started like actually knitting and crocheting. And I haven't really been using them. So like let's use this for today. It's cute, isn't it? It's like a little you can see it. It's a little okay, so that's what I say. Single crochet along the short edge of the do not turn. So I have to start from here. It helps. So there's no chain one, so I'm just assuming that's it to go with it, okay? Eh, come on. Here we go. Chain one, two, three. Eh, three. Come on, yeah. Three, four. Wait, am I 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 12 here. And then long edge is each stitch is 12. I'm just gonna keep counting, okay? So don't mind me. So I don't have to count again later on. 3, 4, 8, 5. Stop curling. It's hard to see. 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm struggling. 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. Oh, 15, 16. If anyone's coming into like the stream, but I'm just like trying not to like have to count after like finishing it. But like I feel like at this point I'm just gonna like keep doing it. It's all about feeling, you know? Who am I kidding? 3? My dear family member, all about feeling. Knitting is all about. Okay, so like knit that's true. But also if you're doing knitting it's but like not knitting. I'm gonna try my best here. Yes. You know, it's so funny. I was telling my friend the other day because I am a VTuber now, and they were like, "Oh my God, if you get famous, can you make me your personal assistant?" And I'm like, like I'm very well aware of that. So like, you know, the chances of like this going viral and like becoming like popular is very low. There's like so many like interesting and like fun VTubers out there. So like, you know, I just said that, and then she said that, I was just like, eh, what do you mean? It's not gonna happen. It's not. Okay, wait. 11 stitches in the next shot. 2, 3, 4, 5, Yeah, but like I think like a lot of people, I mean like what I'm planning on doing with this channel, it's just like have a safe space for people, to just gather if they want to take that spot of that. I mean, I'm fun too. I like to think I'm fun too, but I much rather be like a nice, like chill place, like that kind of place, Like that's what I really want. That's the kind of place I want to create. Okay, I'm gonna increase the volume of this for a bit. Love this song. You're gonna hear this song for a little bit. Star. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Using like the pretty one here. Ah, ouch. Let's see. There we go. That's like actually, it's such a good song. Like it's basically about like, they're saying that like, if you need a break, you can always come by and like take a break. The door's always open for you, like as well. So, oh wait, I'm getting distracted. What do I need to do? Let's see. What does it say? 15 to 18. Work in a continuous spiral, single crochet in all stitches around, placing a stitch marker at the end. Begin. Okay, so I just need to do another 15, 16, 17, 4 more rounds. Okay, back to single crocheting again. Eh! Okay, there we go. But what I really love about like Asian music, or at least East Asian music in general, is how like they're all like slowly like doing more collaborations with each other and like doing like cross-border songs and stuff. Like I really enjoy that. This ball is so huge. Oh, I forgot to buy vanilla ice cream just now. No. Like in the past, it was like $3 a pint. Like the vanilla, like the vanilla ice cream from Haagen-Dazs, Hagen-Dazs. That's how you pronounce it. Um, Used to be so good, but then like in recent years, this doesn't really hit the same, I feel. It doesn't taste as vanilla. I don't know. I don't know who hurt them. Maybe like, I don't know, tariffs on down. Or like maybe, vanilla, because of global warming, vanilla has become too expensive. So they all be like, hey, you know what? Let's just use synthetic products. Like, I remember like a few days ago, there was like a doomsday article about like how, oh, we're gonna run out of coffee in a few years' time. Region so badly that they were not able to like produce coffee on the same scale. Um, I mean, like we see that happening in Japan with like the tea making. Like I think like a huge part of that is also a did my charm come out? Did my charm come out? Wait, how like people were doomsdaying about like how coffee can't be produced in certain regions anymore because of global warming. But then instead of like now because different regions are experiencing different kinds of climates, um different areas are like adapting to it by producing different stuff. And what I mean, they have recently been pushing out mangoes. Mangoes and bananas. Yep, you heard that right. Mangoes and bananas in on Jeju Island. I was very shocked when I heard of it. I was like, huh? What? How? But turns out global warming has done that. Global warming has also apparently brought the dolphins into Jeju from like a local. But because of like recent years and how warm the water has gotten, the dolphins are like living there now. And like I'm just thinking to myself, like, global warming is hella bad and all, and it's causing issues for places that traditionally didn't used to have issues with climate and stuff. But like, like these changes and things like that, I guess like it's just like highlighted steps. And I think it's like as much as with like the doom despair narrative that we've been like hearing about and like being perpetrated through like media and all that stuff, like I feel like it's very important to just remember, like, it's not bad. Life persists for better or for worse, life persists. So, we should always look out and be hopeful of like what's next. And yeah, everyone's on a matcha phase at the moment. Yeah, right. I love matcha, but like recently I can't bring myself to drink it because I just keep thinking about um how expensive and such a waste it is. Oh, but speaking of that, anyway, back to the. So apparently, I read an article recently about how like most matcha now is being produced by not the ceremonial grade ones. The ceremonial grade ones are still produced in Japan for valid reasons. But like the stuff that we get like commercially, are from China. So China has managed to find like I think like there's some regions in China that managed to like figure out how to actually grow matcha, like quality matcha in like their environment. Like they found like a good climate to actually grow matcha in China. And it's marketed as Japanese matcha, if I am not wrong. I'm not sure if they actually do market it just as matcha, um, or like are they actually putting it under Japanese name? I have to like do more research on that, but like that's what at least what I assume. Don't quote me on that. But I have a controversial take, okay? I don't like strawberry matcha. I don't like it. I am like a pure matcha drinker. Like the most I will take matcha with is with espresso. There is a drink I remember like a long time ago. I'm not sure if this is a habit at Starbucks, which is like a matcha espresso, which is basically just like pure matcha mixed into espresso and ice. So good. That was probably the only mixed drink from matcha that I like. Otherwise, I just like my matcha like clean, like um either plain or like with steamed milk. That's it. Like nothing too sweet because I don't really like sweet teas. I'm not a fan of sweet teas either. The only sweet tea I would willingly take is Arizona ginseng green tea. Ginseng honey green tea. That's the only one that I would. Yeah, but that's how it is. Unfortunately, can't believe that this tag came out. God damn. Let's put it back in. Oh, I will also be making metal stuff on stream sometime. soon, so like stay tuned for that. Yes, I also do like metal. I'm not good at it, but like I do like beadwork and stuff as well. I just like DIYs, you know? Okay, this is the second row. I just need to do two more. Then we can switch colors. You know, I honestly think that this might be a smaller bag than I envision it to be. I think cause like the yarn itself is very. I have recently been having a what do you call that? A hot spring fever. I have been like looking at hot springs um online and sadly there isn't anywhere that where I am right now. Unfortunately, it's not a thing here. And I think like Canada has like a rule about like chlorinating like hot spring water. So I just don't like how it smells like swimming pools here. So it's just like, yeah, not a thing, not my kind of thing. I like hot spring water that does not smell like chlorination and will not dry my skin out. Okay. Single crochet takes so long. Like, no offense, it takes so long. A lot of market bags at home already. I have a very adorable fish market one that I got from like AX like this year. And I every time it's so funny because I love how it looks like it's such a cute little like market bag that has like a fish market on it and then there's with like fruits and vegetables on it. And like every time I go to like the market, when I'm at the cashier or when I'm just wandering around the farmer's market, I will just like take it out, but like look at I will just look around like like glance around like slightly just to like make sure that like you know my bag is in full view of everyone queuing for the cashier because it's just like look at my fish market bag. Yeah, I know it's cute. I know it's cute. You want it too, right? And I just like you know gloat. Obviously, I don't gloat like outright, but like I will gloat like slightly and be like, hey, you want this bag, don't ya? Ha, it's mine. I know it's really childish, but like, oh, my camera is off again. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. It's like a Canon thing. Yeah, so I have like a Canon DSLR that I'm currently using right now with a 50 mm lens. I can't really do anything about the thing going out. Okay, I have no idea. I guess I got on my second round. This is my third round. Yeah, one more round left after this. Excuse me. Things that I want to learn in the future. Um, things that I want to learn. I mean, like I know I know I have a lot of like skills to survive now, which I'm very thankful for. Like I know how to like cook for myself, and how to clean for myself. I know how to make clothes for myself. Um, but the one thing I really want to try and learn is music. I do play or like when I dare to, because I'm not good at it. I only just started learning music like 2 years back. But I really want to learn theory. Understanding music in general and like picking up music fast enough. And I think it's also a contributing factor to why it affected me a lot when I was still back. I was still learning classical dance. Because I just wasn't able to get like the beats and stuff like everyone else. Music theory. Um, what other things do I want to learn? Definitely another language. So currently I can speak Chinese, I mean, I can speak Mandarin and I can speak Korean. I do want to learn another two. Um, I mean, like I could learn, I was thinking to myself, like, I mean, I know how to listen to Japanese. I don't really know how to speak it. Uh, I mean, that's something I could learn too, but like I feel like why not learn like a Southeast Asian language instead? Because anyway, that was the department that I was in, and I always thought that it was a little bit of how to say, not really say of a detriment, but more of like 아쉽다, like what do we call that? Like I always felt like it was just a bit regretful, I guess. I guess regretful is the word. Um that I was never able and I never really have uh uh a Southeast Asian language under my belt. So like I'm hoping to like get that eventually as well. Yeah, so music theory and another new language. Um may what other things do I want to learn? Hmm, cocktails. I want to learn how to make cocktails. I really want to learn how to make cocktails. Like I want to like, make a mean cocktail and make people like impressed. Like, oh my God, you make such good drinks. Like that vibe about like when your friends over and you can just impress them. Yeah, I want to do that. Okay, wait. I think this is the last one, so it'll be one, two, three. Eh? You make five. Yeah. I have here, which is quite funny to me. Maybe let's try and hit like the changing colors, and then we see how that goes. Maybe I'll go over time today to like try and get some of that done. Is there a particular cocktail I like? Oh, tough one, tough. Okay, for me, like I'm curious about what the bartender thinks, right? Like how they actually come up with like what are the thought processes that go into coming up with this flavor. I don't know enough about cocktails at the moment to say for sure what they are thinking, but I do appreciate like the thought and after cocktails, like classic cocktails, old fashioned. I love a good old fashioned. Whiskey is one of my favorite hard liquors, I would say. So yes, old fashions are definitely at the top of my list. I very fresh, like slightly sweet, fresh kind of like mojitos. Those are also kind of like I like those too. Those are good. A good Negroni. Interesting choice. That's pretty good actually. From time to time, I like it too. But like, I will always default on like either old fashioned or like a mojito. There was a bar that I went to like just a while back, when I was traveling around Korea. It's called Bar Cold Dawn. I love that bar. It's a queer friendly bar. The owner is very actually the first ever real bespoke bar that I've been to. Most of the bars I've been to like usually have like a curated list of like cocktails, and they very rarely, if not at all, do bespoke cocktails. So we spoke in a mix of English and Korean for like up with like like a series of drinks that she thinks that I would like. So it was a peach season. So she was highly recommending that, and she was talking about like some of like the stuff that she made in house. So she recently just pickled some what do you call it, magnolia flowers in liquor. Do you call that pickled? I don't think it's pickled. It's just basically like um 调酒. What do you call it? 酿酒. Shit, what's that word for it? Today I am not figuring out my English using that. So good. Infusing, thank you. Uh, it was so good. Like I truly enjoyed it. It was a great experience. I do wish that there'll be more bars that do that, you know? Almost there. But yeah, I would love to learn how to make cocktails. It's my dream to have a cocktail bar in my future house. I think that would be great. Like a cocktail bar, that'd be really nice. Like I would like that a lot, actually. What things I want to learn? Let's see. They don't infuse like the egg whites into the drink itself. It's usually used as more of like a foam, isn't it? Like so like it's like a very foamy cocktail about it in any sense of the word. But I remember that when I was doing a cocktail whatever. When I was drinking a cocktail with egg whites in it, it's usually made smooth, like the flavor and like the texture of it is made smoother, um, because of the egg white that was included in it, right? Um, I personally like it. I don't have anything against it. I think it's really. What about you? What are your thoughts on egg white cocktails? Why that specifically? Do you not like them? I'm 18. Can you make one more? Get spooked about egg white cocktails because of the raw egg. I could see why. Uh, like eggs benedicts and shit, I think you'll be fine with a egg white cocktail, to be honest. Early and getting poisoned to death, like the issue, I think, was it in Vietnam or was it in Indonesia? There was like people getting like I think there's more things to worry about than a raw egg. um and honestly, I think like when you're doing drinking cocktails like that, you just gotta be aware of where you are as well. There are certain places that I will take more precaution. Well, we're really listening to the entire play of discography this time around. So recently I found out something really funny. So turkey legs with mealworms. And I'm not meaning mealworms as in like a joke item, like how people say like mummy mealworms. Like people didn't realize it was actually real meal they are serving real mealworms with like the turkey leg. And I thought it was so freaking funny because people like getting freaked out and grossed out about it, and I'm just like, hey, uh you're in Southeast Asia. Like personally, I like mealworms. I haven't tried grasshopper, but I think I will. I had tried. No, wait. I have tried a grasshopper cake before. It's not bad. Um, I like mealworms. I think grasshoppers are pretty decent. I don't like silkworms, surprisingly. I've tried like the silkworms, the ones that they stew in, the ones in Korea where they stew it in like a huge vat. I tried those. I don't like them. I don't like how a silkworm tastes. Um, I personally think that bugs taste better when they're fried or blended into flour and not like when they are like stewed, because I feel like the stewed is where like the guts and everything comes out. I'm just like, yeah, nah. For whether am I open to eating insects, I'm actually pretty open, I would say. I think it was a dream of mine to actually eat a scorpion, or let me try like a scorpion or a tarantula. Before eventually, apparently people online now are saying that actually that's like a gimmick. Like people don't actually eat that. They just like sell that to like as a gimmick to foreigners, and it kind of disappointed me a little bit because I was a bit like, huh, what do you mean? What do you mean it's not an actual thing that y'all eat? Because I would like to try that. I'm very curious about flavor in food in general, so I'm actually pretty much open to trying things. I don't know it will, but I think like the one that is really holding me back right now is balut. If any of you, if you guys don't know what balut, the babe, like the fetus of like the duck is belly is like almost like going to be born, and then they had like a balut omelette that I was actually very curious to try, but I was with friends at the point in time, and like um I decided against it also because like personally I don't know if I have the guts to eat it if I see it like in person. Because if you think about it, right, like the pro-lifers would probably hate the idea of balut because balut is basically because to them, if you know, if you're a fetus and then if you're a fetus then you're considered alive. Then you that's why abortions are like banned in like quite a lot of places in like the US, right? It's because they believe that life begins in the womb, and pro-lifers believe that a fetus or basically like a fertilized embryo is a person. So then I mean that begs the question: is balut considered? If that's the case, then I don't think balut can be eaten because balut has been fertilized, so it is alive. But then again, if you eat chickens, so I guess like it's okay to eat balut because you eat chickens as well. So or like you eat ducks as well. So like balut doesn't really matter even if it's the right to life and all that stuff. And I'm just like, who says that? Who says that we have more right to life than any animal? Um, Again, another branch of what do you call it? I think it's eco philosophy. Whereby people actually, my brain is not working. But yeah, it's like some branch of like a philosophy that like argues and discusses like the hierarchy, or at least who like how people view other. Wait, no, I'm not making sense anymore. Okay, my brain is going into dying. But I am planning on talking about it in the future. We might do a stream where like, it'll be fun. It's gonna be nerdy ass content, but hey, you know what? I think being a nerd is great. Okay, we're done with the base. Okay, let's see. Mesh. Switch colors roughly halfway through the mesh section of bed wherever desired to switch color symmetry. Okay, and then we see. Cause stopping here is making me sad. No, I don't want to stop here. Okay, so okay, let's just like put this here. Okay, see. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Skip 2 stitches, so it will be 1, 2. Double crochet into the next. So it'll be chain 2. Oh, okay. Chain 2. Why is it asking me to? Oh, okay. I see. I see. This is why. This is why. Okay. The next 2. Chain 2. It's like faster, I guess. But I just need to stare it a lot. There we go. Chain 2. Chain 2. What am I doing? Chain 2. Okay, there we go. Chain 2. There we go. You know what? Even if this doesn't turn into a bag, I think it'd be a very nice tray. No? I feel like you'll make a very good tray. Right? It'll make a very good like tray. Table runner? This is not big enough to be a table runner. That would kill me. I think table runners would be nice if you crochet like a or knit like a lace version. I think that would be fun. Okay. This is very fiddly. 1, 2. 1, 2. I will wait till the end of it to see if like I'm correct or I'm wrong. Okay, there we go. Two. You know, some people who actually crochet too much actually get like tennis elbow from it. Like they actually get wrist injuries. It's like how gamers sometimes, you know, when they game too much, they might fracture or like break their or like cause like a hairline fracture in their thumb to handicrafts and getting injured is like actually really high. Yeah, especially those who like do like this really fast. Um, Crazy. Yes, carpal tunnel. I have carpal tunnel actually, but it's not from crocheting and knitting. It's actually from pole dance. Like when I was still doing I got a tennis, and that's why I stopped because like the injury was a little bit it kept coming back, so I gave up on that too. Oh, we made it to the end. Let's see. Keep stitching the third chain in the previous round. So wait, 1, 2, 3. This one. Okay, come on. Uh, I should there we go. And then chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we should stop here for today. This is taken to the camera just gave up too. Bye. Mm. It's bad you're back. I might take this off stream and like finish it then. Um, and then maybe I'll share it or like the results on social media. So if you really want to like see how it ends up, you can follow me there. I think um like the links and everything are in my bio, so just check that out and you will see like the final product of this. I think it's gonna be a pretty cute little like small bag. I don't think you can actually pull a lot of things, just judging by the size of the base. But I think it'd be a very cute like tote bag thingy for like market times if you have like only small things to buy. But yes, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me. I need to read that. Let me find that piece of paper. Give me a moment. It fell. Let me just go back to the Just Chatty screen. There we go. So yeah, thank you for coming to the stream. Just note that this stream, as if more my other stream the chat, you'll be considered as consenting participating in the research study. So anything entered in the chat plus the recorded live stream will be used as research data. So if you chat with me, share aside from your viewership, which is always appreciated. So if you want to know more about my study, feel free to check out my bio for more information, or you can look at like the ethics thing at the bottom. Yes, that's all. Thank you all for joining us. Oh, Merry Christmas! This is another time. It's not Christmas yet. But yeah, thank you for coming to my stream. I hope you guys have like a really good day, good evening, have a good night, and I'll see you next time in 2 weeks' time.